Sister Wives Kody Brown reveals shocking details about his relationship with his kids, making it clear Robyn Brown is the problem in early release episode footage. Spoilers. Sister Wives star Kody Brown revealed an update about his relationship with his older kids to wife Robyn Brown in some footage from an upcoming episode of the series that's been released early, revealing that Robyn is the problem in his challenging connections with his children. Throughout Sister Wives Season 19, it's become clear that Kody desperately wants to have a relationship with his kids, but doesn't want to do the work to improve their understanding of one another. While Robyn has always been more about her own kids, Kody's massive family has demanded more attention than he has available. While Sister Wives Season 19 Episode 22 hasn't been widely released yet, after some were able to obtain the episode early, it revealed that there's a major moment between Kody and Robyn that proved Robyn's long been the issue with Kody and his grown adult children. According to Reality Squad on YouTube, Kody shares that he had a conversation with his daughter Aspen, who he shares with Cristin Brown. While Kody referred to the interaction as a conversation, Robyn was quick to correct him that it sounded more like a confrontation and barely listened to the details, proving she's the issue. Although Robyn has long been the issue in Kody's life, it's become more clear that she's the problem the further away he gets from his original trio of marriages. As Robyn has become a bigger presence in his life, it's been obvious that Kody isn't happy with the way she chooses to infringe on his relationships with the rest of the family. After having a conversation with his kids where he seemed to understand he needed to make more effort in order to support them, Robyn cut Kody down, trying to make him feel like they were seeking too much. Robyn's reaction to Kody saying he had a conversation being anything less than supportive makes it clear that she doesn't actually want him to have a reconciliation with his adult children. Instead, Robyn is constantly looking for drama from Kody and his grown kids in order to keep him close to her and her children. For some reason, Robyn appears to be terrified that Kody will find joy in his older kids, which will make him love her or her younger kids less. Robyn's need to be the center of attention is problematic and doesn't work for Kody. Although Robyn has always been looking for drama on Sister Wives, the impact it's had on Kody's relationships with his kids in recent years has been massive. Knowing that Kody went into a conversation with his kids looking for a way to bridge the gap and find some middle ground is a great first step to making amends. While Kody may not be able to move forward at a full capacity because of the way Robyn perceives his behavior, the Sister Wives patriarch appears to be willing to put in some of the work he needs to with his children. For years, Sister Wives fans have speculated, whispered, and outright accused Robyn Brown of being the wedge that drove the Brown family apart. Now, in a bombshell early release episode, Kody Brown himself finally cracks, and the raw emotional footage leaves no doubt that Robyn's influence is at the heart of the rift between Kody and his children. Sitting in his Flagstaff home, a house eerily quiet compared to the chaos of past seasons, Kody opens up in a confessional that feels less produced and more like a desperate man unburdening himself. "I've made mistakes," he admits, voice shaking. "But it's not all on me. Robyn and I created a bubble. And I see now that bubble pushed my other kids out." The episode immediately cuts to a montage. Janelle in tears, Cristin's face tightening with restrained anger, and even Mary, often the silent observer, shaking her head as Kody's words hang in the air. Kody continues, describing in painful detail how, during the pandemic, he isolated himself almost exclusively with Robyn and her children. "I thought I was protecting everyone," he says, "but the truth is, I chose Robyn's version of safety. Her fears became my fears. Her boundaries became the law for the whole family." It's the first time Kody has acknowledged, so bluntly, how lopsided the family dynamic became. Fans who watched season after season of his strained interactions with his older kids, especially Garrison, Gabe, and Sable, will feel a gut punch when Kody openly admits that his relationship with them has never recovered. "I missed Garrison's birthday," he says quietly. "Not because I didn't want to be there, but because Robyn had a panic attack about me being exposed to the world, and I stayed home. I missed his birthday, and I lost my son." The footage cuts to Janelle, filmed separately, reacting to Kody's confession. "He's finally saying what we've been saying for years," she says, her voice thick with emotion. "Robyn had a say over all of us, and the sad part, he let her." It gets even messier. Kody reveals that Robyn discouraged casual drop-ins by the older kids, insisting on scheduled visits and strict rules. "She said it was about health," he explains, "but I think it was about control. She wanted to know when they were coming, what they were bringing, how long they'd stay. It didn't feel like family anymore. It felt like a prison. One of the most heartbreaking moments comes when Kody talks about Savannah, Janelle's youngest daughter. "I barely know her anymore," he says, tears streaming down his face. "A sweet little girl who used to climb into my lap and call me daddy. Now, she barely answers my texts. And when I do see her, it's like she's visiting a stranger." The confessional cuts between Kody's broken admissions and footage from past seasons, showing the contrast between the Brown family's early years, group hugs, chaotic game nights, loud shared dinners, and the cold, polite interactions of the recent seasons. In perhaps the most damning moment of the episode, Kody recounts an argument between himself and Robyn, not long after Cristin left. "I told her, 'They think you're the favorite.' And she cried and told me, 'Maybe it's because I respect you the most.' I believed that for a while. I thought if the others respected me more, things would be different. But now I see respect wasn't the problem. It was loyalty, blind loyalty." He admits that he let Robyn's loyalty blind him to the needs of his other wives and kids. "I stopped seeing them as individuals who loved me. I started seeing them as obstacles to peace at home with Robyn." Janelle, in her own segment, doesn't mince words. It wasn't about COVID. It wasn't about safety. It was about Kody making life easy for himself. Robyn coddled him. She told him he was always right. Of course he wanted to stay there. Cristin, who has moved on with her life, seems less angry and more sorrowful. "I didn't leave just because of Kody," she shares. "I left because I didn't want to raise my kids in a family where they felt second best. They deserve a father who fights for them, not one who makes excuses." Even Mary, who long clung to the idea of remaining in the family, finally acknowledges the toxicity. Robyn came in with a different energy, she says. "We welcomed her. I loved her, but she built a different relationship with Kody, one none of us could compete with." The early footage ends on a chilling note. Kody, alone in a cavernous living room, surrounded by framed pictures of his once large family. Many of the frames are empty. "I don't know if I can fix it," he says in a whisper. "Maybe I've lost them forever. And if that's true, I have no one to blame but myself." The episode's spoilers immediately set the fandom ablaze online. Longtime viewers who have watched the Browns' deterioration now have confirmation from Kody himself that Robyn's role wasn't imagined, exaggerated, or fanfiction. It was real and devastating. While some fans expressed sympathy for Kody's regret, others were less forgiving. "You reap what you sow," one comment read. Another was more blunt. "You made your bed with Robyn. Now lie in it, alone." Whether this full airing of guilt leads to any actual reconciliation remains to be seen. But one thing is certain after this shocking early footage. The days of pretending that Robyn wasn't the favored wife are officially over, and Kody Brown is finally the one saying it out loud.